When everybody's done, just let me know. Everybody done? Of course you are. You're the most efficient person I've ever met in my life. Everybody good? Alex? Working. All right, take your time. All right, take it. Don't put fast and don't put expedient on your plate. Huh? Oh, good. Good for you. I forgot what you said. Because I have I have to have it worse. You're really giving it some thought there, Big Dan. Don. I like it. I like it. It's good. I smell a brand deal for Dove already. See, that's how when you're a creator, you start to think like, oh, that sounds like a TikTok. Okay, everybody good? Almost? We almost home? We almost home? Yeah. All right. Who's brave? We're gonna go ladies first. Hold on to that. The way we can hear you.
Okay. I'm Donna. About this, what's unique about the store is it's family owned and family vibes, and they care about my success.
Love that.
That's what I love the most. What's unique about me is I'm really transparent on social media about my life struggles. I had a 12-year pain pill addiction, and I go all over and talk about it. And it's not something easy to talk about, but it is unique because most people don't want to share their ugly truths.
Thank you for sharing.
Welcome.
Love it. Love that. Thank you very much. Come on up.
I'm not sure where we are family owned and operated.
Oh, we are? Okay. Who owns this joint? All right, go ahead.
Over 45 years, and we're rooted in the community. So I think that obviously y'all don't, but everyone in this room knows that we're not hermits. We're out and about. We're at high school ball games, and I feel like most people in our community know who we are when we walk in, and I don't mean that in a cocky way, but it's just we're out and about. We're singing things like that. I'm third generation in the store, and I feel like I'm involved to help the store with success.
Awesome. Third generation. God, awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hey, I have a question. Who owns this place? I'm just kidding. Is there a family or somebody? You coming up, big dog? Look at the big dog coming up. Look at the big dog. Hold on to the pink thing. Mm-hmm. No, just talk to it.
Family atmosphere here is what makes it unique. That's one reason why I actually came here when I come. Unique about myself, I got in the car business as a fluke. To be honest with you, I was raised to hate car people. I'm a carpenter by trade when I got in the car business, but I'm like you. I think I can do anything better than anybody else. Anybody in this room will tell you that. Drives Camille crazy.
They'll tell you that you think that or that you can. Okay, gotcha. Guys, thank you for the clarity. But, go ahead. Go ahead.
Confidence exudes itself. I never thought I couldn't do anything.
Got it. All right. Thank you. I love it. And I can vouch for that. The confidence part. I know that I'm just a regular guy, but for some people, it's a little bit weird, or I don't know what the word is, to go up to like a social media influencer, because that's today's version of like a TV star celebrity or whatever. It's weird to me. He didn't have no problem talking to me. I felt like we knew each other. So the confidence is real. I mean, we talked for 4 minutes. I felt like I was talking to a guy I've been working with for 5-10 years. So the confidence. Huh? Yeah. So Aubrey. Yeah. All right. Come on up. Thank you. Hold this. This is a mic. Hold this little pink mic here so it'll make you sound really good. Yeah.
All right. What I put for the store is it's a hometown feel because it is a small town. Have customers come in all the time, even from out of town, that say they've never been anywhere where they felt more at home. And for myself, I'm a committed person. I'm determined.
Awesome.
To pretty,
diligent.
Whatever.
Yes. More? Is there more?
No, that's it.
That's it? I'm just playing with it. Good job. All right. Thank you. So committed, diligent, love it.
I think we all picked the same thing on the store one. I put family-owned store and loyal. Since I've been here, I felt like I just fit right in. But I'm at the other store. I'm not personally here. But I love it. For myself, I grew up always been great at sports. I've always had all eyes on me growing up. So it's just always been part of me. I love golf, above average golfer. I've always gone field. I've always just been the one that picks something up and been great at it. the beatbox, kind of the dance, do worms.
Hold on.
I'm willing to do whatever it can do.
Hold on. Say the part after golf again.
You kind of dance.
Before that.
Beatbox.
Go.
I'm a little anxious, so I do apologize.
Do it again. Let's. It's 1 o'clock on a Saturday at a weird club with neon everywhere. Go. I'm in. All right. Anything else?
I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it is, I'm willing to do it. I'm ready to get down and get dirty. Doesn't matter.
Love it.
I'm going to put myself out there.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you. Nice job, buddy. All right. Come on up, big guy. I know.
Okay, I try to match. For the store, for the store, I put family oriented and very laid back. I mean, I love coming to work every day because of that. Hurry or take off work. That's with my kids. And unique about me, I've never done cars in my life. I mean, I came with Chris, who's my cousin, about 9 years ago. I said, "Hey, I want to do it." He said, "You got one shot. That's it. If you miss your mark one time, your ass is gone." So, I mean, he didn't want to hire me at all. He didn't want to hire me. So, I'm actually he got hired. So, but no, I love it every day. I'm different.
Awesome.
You never know who you're going to meet. I mean, people come from all over, California, Oregon. Come to a small town.
I love that part about the business.
I love it.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yep.
Awesome. Nice job, man. Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Anybody else not go other than Rob's? You mic'd up?
Oh, shit.
You're welcome.
So the unique, one thing unique about my business is it's women owned, run, and we are a social media auto biz. So that's kind of our unique differentiator in the industry. And unique about me is I am a baby boomer and I'm super into
All true. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So anybody have an idea why we would do that exercise? Just throw your hand there if you would. You could say you think it's so I can get to know you, but does everybody understand why we just did that exercise? I see. Yeah, a very confident yes. Selfishly, yes, that's mine. That's my reason. Anything else? Whatever you guys wrote down on there, that's your brand identity. That is your unique personality. Think about that. Whatever came to you first is who I want you to be when you push record. So, for instance, let's not use that one. Let's not use you. So, for instance, give me your traits.
I can talk to anyone, but mainly about hard stuff.
Right. So your content isn't going to be about I'm a shy person or I don't like sharing. What I'm telling you is what you wrote down on there. We know the store's brand identity. That was I think after two people, I think we realized family-owned store, great family feel, cares about its people and their success. Also, its customers, been here for 40 years, family-owned, operated, all that stuff. Brand identity accomplished, right? For Taylor. For everybody else, what you wrote there about yourself is who you need to be on camera. And the reason I say that is because there's one thing that you can't be. It will never work if you are this on camera, and that's fake. You have to be unique, you have to be transparent, and you have to be genuine. I tell everybody before you push that button, make sure it's you. Make sure it's you talking. Make sure it's not you trying to deliver a message that you don't feel comfortable delivering or know anything about. Make sure that your content is authentic, always. You don't have to get into your recovery story. You certainly can. There's a huge following of that, okay? So you can use that stuff or not. So of all the stuff that we heard, and then we're going to take a break, of all the stuff that we heard in here, what's the one personal trait? If there's a no-brainer in this room, the one personal trait that somebody in this room said that they could make a video right now and have a chance of getting views. Somebody take a guess. Robin, you probably already know it, so don't say it, huh? The beatbox. When he said that, that's why I had him do that. I wanted to see him do it. I have never, and I'm a pretty avid TikToker, maybe Robin has on other platforms or maybe TikTok. I have never seen somebody beatbox on TikTok. Have you?
Hysterical. He walks up to the tower. He's trying to get the deal done. The GM's trying to talk to him about the deal, and he's just beatboxing his reply back.
The kind
I was like, what?
It's endless. Yes. It's endless. So ownership, correct, right? Have a problem with him beatboxing in his videos? Doesn't hurt your brand. Doesn't say anything necessarily about you, right? Like that's in any way defamatory of the business or anything. This is a personal character trait that this young man likes to do. Pretty good at it, right? And he's been doing it since he's a kid. So he's got a content hook already. He's already got a hook. I'm not sure I wouldn't start every video beatboxing. It's a hook. It would make me watch you for the first 2 to 3 seconds, which are the most 2 to 3 seconds on the planet when it comes to content creation. It's the first 2 to 3 seconds. Look how quick I can do this.
The I'm a Car Chick podcast is a proud sponsor of the Social Grenade podcast. Listen now.
Right? I'm scrolling. Right? I'm old. There's probably people who can do it faster. You know what I'm saying? 2 to 3 seconds is what you got. He's got a built-in hook. I love it. So that's why I wanted you guys to write that stuff down about yourself, because what you write down on that paper is who you really believe you are, and that is going to be your brand identity and your unique personality when you make videos. Now, it doesn't mean you can't make other kinds of videos. Robin's going to show you content strategies that work on Facebook that don't work on TikTok as well, and it's not going to have anything to do with beatboxing, right? It might be more inventory based. It might be Instagram, which is our digital showroom. It might be a little bit more branding based, right? Alex, give me an idea right now. What's going on in the finance world?
Right. Better than they have been.
What's prime right now? You're right. Yep. Okay. So what's going on in finance right now? Is it harder to get approved or easier right now? What's the state? Do you?
I think as long as you have, obviously a right car, right down payment, right customer. Any dealership in the country could get that deal approved, which we're not big in the sub-prime market here. And I think we even kind of had some conversations about that over Zoom and whatnot. But I think that for the grand scheme of things, I think that more people approved than not are listed.
What's a roach? I never heard that before. Just kidding. There's so many words. So you just did a video.
But you should leave out the roaches.
I might leave it in. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I might leave it in. Robin would take it out. I might leave it in. No. But you just delivered content. I asked you about your profession. If you could give me some information about it, you knew what Prime was. You feel like it's a little loose right now. You can get approved, right? You feel like it's kind of loosening up. That's content. That's a video. So you just took your knowledge, your normal brand identity, who you are, and you just created content. If I was recording, I could clip, edit, and post that right now, what you talked about. That's how easy it is. As long as you're yourself. When it becomes hard is when you try to be somebody else or curate it too much or make it too perfect. If you're just you guys, that's what hits. Robin, would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. So I want to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to let Robin kind of get a little bit more involved in like some of the meta stuff, some of the ins and outs of it. But I want everybody to know that right now on this plate, if you ever need to, you can go back to it and go, wait, why am I not talking about golf? No, seriously, that would connect with so many people, right? Why am I not talking about, as an owner, I consider myself one of the most welcoming people in here. Everybody's afraid to meet the owner. I hope you come meet me. I'd love it if you come in and say, hi, I'd love to talk to people, right? Why would that not be her brand identity? Why would yours not be, I am so diligent. Nobody works the desk harder than me. I promise you. If I want to sell you a car, I am going to beat them up, and they know I'm not going to quit until you get the deal you want. Is that a video? Mm-hmm. He's diligent, right? He goes after it. He won't quit. We know the beatbox thing. Don, God, I got to make a video. My cousin's the boss, and I got to do better than everybody else. So here we go. Of course, he keeps telling me no, he won't take the deal, but somehow it's my fault. Talk to you later. Whatever. You told me that you got in this business because of him. He's a relative. I know that pressure that you feel working here with him as a relative and wanting to make him proud. You can admit it or not, but there's a pressure there that you live with. Use it. Make content about it if you have to.
I got one shot.
Right.
One shot.
Right. He said, I can't come to Thanksgiving dinner if I don't sell this. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's endless, right? Same thing with you. You have just a very warming personality. You're going to do real well on camera. You make great eye contact. You're going to be somebody that people are going to resonate with and connect with and believe. And because of the principles that you live your life by, I happen to know a little bit about, you're going to be transparent and honest, and people are going to feel that. And that's who you are. Now, you can make a funny video when you feel like it. You can make a whatever video whenever you feel like it. But at the end of the day, I want to get back to that person. Okay? Because that's going to resonate. Make sense?
But think about the humor part of this too, right? Like, so even if she's making fun of her past addiction, right? Like, and here's a video of you standing in Walmart, because that's all you guys have here. And you're reading the label of everything to see if there's anything in there that you're like, nope, I can't have that one. Oh, it's just aspirin. I can take this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just even making light of it, like there's so much that can be done. It doesn't have to be so heavy all the time.
I have a feeling that what will happen is when you talk in videos, you'll say a word that a guy like me would pick up on and go, oh, wait, do you know Bill W?
Someone said that the other day, like what we were in some sort of a meeting.
He invented it, AA.
Yeah. And so like if you hear at an airport, there's a call for blah, 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 like they're calling for any alcoholics that may need a phone call right now. There's a sponsor that calls in and goes, hey, Bill W, come to the phone. That means like if you're struggling with alcoholism, come pick up the phone. There's somebody there to talk to you. And it's funny because that was in one of our meetings the other day. We had it, and like there was only like two of us that like knew what that was even about. And everyone's like, "Are you going to tell us?" I'm like, "No, ain't none of your business, unless it is your business." And then you already know.
So, unique voice. We actually did that. We kind of already have that. Consistency builds recognition. So we're going to get into that when Robin comes back, and when we come back in. We're going to talk more about what's under here, which is understanding and engaging your local audience. But consistency builds recognition. If I see a video from one of you and I like it and I never see you again, if I followed you, I'm probably going to unfollow you at some point. Consistency, I'm just going to tell you guys, I can't tell you guys the nights that I was up until 2 a.m. editing videos that I had shot all day. Before I got good at it, editing, like literally like editing and just, because I knew I had to do 3 videos a day because you have to get into the algorithm before it starts rewarding you, right? So consistency. And then the last thing before we break, we just talked about.
Got it.
Authenticity creates connection. So what we're trying to do is connect with another human on this device, right? Back in the day, we all remember we connected at local gatherings. We met somebody that we liked. We decided we liked them. Maybe we got their number and we went, we met up with them again. That's how we connected today, or back in the day. Today, I got 2 seconds to connect with you, and it's right here. Mm-hmm. Anybody disagree with that? Mm-mm. This is where we find spouses. This is where we find cars. This is where we find vacations. This is where we find banks. This is where we find widgets. I mean, whatever it is, it's right here. Okay? So we need to be authentic when we come up on that little piece of real estate called our device. Cool? So it's unique voice, consistency, authenticity. Those are the core barrier, or those are the core concepts that we have to live by. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, maybe 10, 15 minutes. When we come back, Robin's going to talk about local audiences, creating that brand locally. I will tell you, my thing is TikTok, right? Go viral, build a community, get followers, monetize, all that stuff. I'm an expert at it. Robin is an expert at all things. I'm going to call it all things meta. But what that really means is doesn't matter how many followers you have, doesn't matter how many videos you have, it's converting people into customers, even with 0 followers in a brand new account. And I've watched it happen. So that's what she'll touch on. Any questions before we take a quick break? Everybody good?
Do it.
Beatbox one time just to close.
Good grief.
See you in 15. That was awesome. Thank you.
All right. So consistency is, when we say consistency builds recognition, they say, I don't know who they are, they say that you have to be seen about 22 times in a news feed or a social media platform for people to go, oh, that guy. And now they know who you are and what you do 22 times. However, it's not like you can post 22 times and then you get there, because of my, and I don't have 500,000. It's not what, because that's not what I'm about. So of my 7,000 followers on Facebook, I can probably make a post and see if I see 500 people saw it, 6,500 people didn't. And that's assuming that the 500 that did see it were all first level connections. They were all not these right here. And so your consistency is what pays the bill. So I always think about it like this. Like, would your dog be happy if you fed him once a week? Neither is Facebook. Feed him every day. My dogs get fed twice a day. And so that is my bare minimum on social media, is how often do I feed my dogs? That's how often I feed my social media.
As far as content idea, what are you coming up with? I know as far as like anything.
Well, so
we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. And that, to me, they're called content pillars. So what are the things that I draw from? I'll tell you the things you don't draw from are politics and religion.
Right.
Epic BDC is a proud sponsor of the Social Grenade podcast. Tune in.
And I mean, if you want to show your spiritual side, that's all well and good. If you want to take up a spiritual cross and drag it across somewhere, and this is where I'm going to stand on this thing right here. I made one of those posts in the last 20 years, and I regretted it. And it was not, I'm against this. All I said was, I'm for this. I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'll keep that to myself. So consistency is important, and then actually measuring. So Donna has already converted to a professional dashboard. So Donna gets to look and see how her posts are performing. And that's super important. So with your consistency, if you're posting consistently, now you can come back and now you have data to draw on. If you're only posting once every 2 or 3 weeks, there's no data. There's not enough data in there for you to determine what works and what doesn't work. You've got to feed that dog consistently, and he'll tell you, I don't like this dog food. I like that dog food. So, I mean, if you think about it all the time, I love these treats. This is bonus. The treats are bonus, right? I don't know how I got on the dog analogy today, but we're going to stick with it. So my dogs love it whenever there's some sort of treat on top of it. That means over and above what I was going to feed them. I can't give them a treat instead of their dinner. I've got to do my 2 posts a day. And then if something else happens, don't be afraid to post that. That's just a treat for your followers. That's going into stories. That's going whatever. So your consistency is what kills every salesperson. Is they'll do super good. They'll be all about it for a week, and then they just fizzle out, and they quit posting, and they quit looking at it. And they're just like, to them, they have overthought it. I think about this, like, Shawn, you've probably seen this in the dealership a lot. Like, the salesperson never sold cars before, comes to work his first month. He's like, he kills it. He like sells 12 to 15. He's like a rock star. And you're like, this guy's a gem. He's amazing. That's fantastic. And then all of a sudden, like 2 months, 3 months, he does that. If you want to video me, you got to put your hands down. There you go. You're right in the middle of my camera space here, buddy.
My life.
And so what happens is he starts overthinking it. Oh my gosh, what about this? Well, how did I do that last time? Oh my God, they don't want to hear from me again. And then you'll see him drop off, and he's like 3 to 4 cars, and he fights to get back to where he was at. Is that true?
What?
Every time.
We had a guy who did that.
Yeah. They get in their head. They start overthinking it. They start now their first 2 months were, I don't know if it was lucky or if they were just toast stupid. They just went in and did the thing and served the customer. And now they've stepped back, and now they have a little bit of knowledge, and it's horrible for them, right? They don't know what they're doing. Social media is the same way. You get doing it, and now you're going to start overthinking it. And now it becomes a job instead of showing up and having fun and doing social with with a plan as well, but don't overthinking it. So your consistency and tracking your data will tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And then we all steal from each other, just so you know. There is not an original thought on this planet that hasn't already been had. So like someone's selling that going, this thing, I'm going to remake this video. And I'll save them to my phone and go back later and go, I'm going to redo this one. And so because that girl's following is not my following. So my people haven't seen it, so it doesn't really matter. So staying consistent is what's so important. And the authenticity. So your consistency and your authenticity are what's going to make people know, like, and trust you. And so if you're trying to be somebody that you're not, the audience will sniff you out really fast. Really fast. They're going to poke holes in who you are and that you're not that person. If you've only been selling cars for 2 months, like, doesn't matter. Tell them that. Here's what I learned today. I've been selling cars for 2 months. And you know what I learned today? I didn't even know this today. I didn't know that this button right here made this steering wheel get hot. That was cool. I'm going to tell you, I wish somebody would have showed me, because I drove halfway here with a hot steering wheel, couldn't figure out how to turn it off in that freaking Toyota. I'm like, I'm sure there's a button here somewhere. I can't turn it off. My hands are hot. And so be transparent with them. You know what? Because everyone wants you to succeed. Everyone wants to pull behind you and go, hey, did you know this about a car? They'll start sharing crap with you. And that's all you want, is another conversation going back and forth all the time. And so be authentic. Don't be like, I know everything, because you don't, because you're new, right? And that's okay. Do you hate it? I mean, we do. The kid that sold me my last vehicle was the best experience I had. And I bet he hadn't been selling vehicles for 6 months. Now, the rest of the jerks at that dealership were horrible, but this kid was true blue all the way through. And I understood that he wasn't a veteran. I understood that when I saw him. I knew he wasn't a veteran. However, I knew that he had enough leadership around him that I was going to get taken care of. And that's okay, because he didn't come across like, I've been doing this forever and I know everything. He absolutely said, you know what? I don't know. Let me go find out. I don't know. Let me go ask. And no, I didn't at one time go, I don't want to talk to him anymore. I only want to talk to him because you don't know anything. Never that ever crossed my mind. So authenticity in anything that you guys have, don't think of it as, they don't want to deal with me because I'm a woman. They're going to want to deal with man. They don't care. They just want to be taken care of. They're all just customers, you know? I think probably at some point, waiters probably felt like everybody wanted a waitress instead of a waiter. Like the first guy that was a waiter was probably like, they're going to want her. They're going to want her. They don't think I can take care of them. They don't care. They all just want their hamburger. That's all they want.
You scroll too. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're fine. No, I'll scroll. So your brand manifesto, I don't know if this is from you, Shawn, or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So your brand is not CDJR, Chevy, GMC. That is not your brand. You guys already said what your brand was. Your brand is, we're family owned and family oriented here. I mean, every one of you already said what your brand is. So you don't have to worry about what that is. And it doesn't matter if they picked up a Subaru dealership tomorrow or a Mitsubishi dealership tomorrow, it'd be the same brand. That's what it is. That's what the dealership, right?
Careful what you wish for. With Mitsubishi, I had one.
No, the Subaru part. Yeah.
Subaru might be all right.
But that's the dealership's brand. So what is your brand, right? So your brand is the brand held inside of that. And it has to stay consistent. I am snarky. And I'll tell you why this is important. So mostly if you catch me outside of a Social Grenade shirt on, I have some snarky t-shirt on. It has some saying on it it's just probably rude. Matter of fact, I was in charge of hiring one day, which I'm not usually left in charge of. And my shirt said, I'm too old for my face to show you that I care. And it was like something snarky like that. And I'm like interviewing these people and they're all like reading my shirt. And I forgot that's what I put on that day. And then Shasta comes in and goes, maybe it wasn't the best t-shirt for hiring people today. And I was like, so yeah, but that's who I am. Like I am snarky and a smart aleck. And so the thing is I would hate to come across, no offense to anything, I would hate to come across all Jesused up and holy. And then you meet me and I cuss a lot and I have a snarky t-shirt on. Like it would be a disconnect, right? Like that's what that would be. And so like, I have to be who this is so that when you meet me, you know what you're getting. You're like, I'm already ready for that. Right. And so that's important. I know it says authenticity, but it really is what your brand is. So my blue hair is my brand. I don't wear it because I like it. It's been on my head for 8 years. Last year I shaved it all the way off, went down to nothing because I was like sick of the blue hair. And then I had to do an Andy Elliott event. I had to put blue back in my hair again because I was going to be on camera. I was like trying to figure out how to get away from it, but I just can't. But that's my brand. One of Shawn's brands is one of the funniest things about Shawn, that if you follow him on any of his other channels, is that Shawn has a channel that he raps on.
Huh?
I know. I see a good duet going on here.
Yeah.
I really do. And so
It's lip sync.
yeah. So I see those things as kind of unique identifiers. And so, what do you have that's unique about you, other than your former addiction? What do you do?
I don't get a stranger. I feel like, as far as like myself, I'm drawn to people, and people are drawn to me.
And when you're not here, what are you doing? And do you fish? Do you hunt? Do you crochet? Do you knit? Do you yard sell? Do you go to Goodwill all the time?
I shop. I like to shop.
Yeah. Does anybody get to go along with you on your journey? Do you like video any of that? Take any of that content with you? Okay. Like when you find a really good deal? Like I videoed my whole Goodwill haul one time. Like going through the store, I clipped it onto the cart and went back out the car, and I'm like, got the Goodwill haul. I'm like, this is the crap I found today. And like it's not anything, but it's just content. It's just what's interesting about me. When you're not here, what do you do?
With family and stuff, kids.
How many?
I got 3. Got one 20-year-old. She ended up at home. We got a 15-year-old. One's about every other day. We got a 3-year-old right around all the time.
Woo.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was watching that new show on Netflix, Being Gordon Ramsay. You guys watched it yet? Yeah. Dude, he's got them from 27 to under 2. Same wife.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's the same wife?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. They've been together since she was 18, and I'm like, I didn't know that about. I mean, yeah, I love it.
Have no more. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you okay? Is your wife okay with your kids making it to social? Okay. Well, some people aren't. They're like, no, we can't protect my kids' privacy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if one of your kids is funnier than the other, he needs to make appearance in your social all the time. And it's like,
yeah,
it's probably that 3-year-old, ain't it? So all of that stuff makes up who you guys are. Yeah. Like, it's not just I sell cars. So it's what you do when you're not here that makes people go, oh, dang it, I love watching this guy.